Hey guys, what's up? For those of you guys watching this on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or wherever else, this is Arturo Sanchez, aka TS Sabin, aka NYCFurby. I am the Matcherino marketing director for the FGC, and I'm here today to show you guys how to use the platform most effectively, and like showing you guys about all the free options that you can use to raise money during your online tournaments. A lot of tournaments are going online, so crowdfunding. We have a bunch of crowdfunding options that should be able to help any event, large or small. So I'm just gonna go through some of them for a bit. As you guys can see on the site, we've already done 10,000 tournaments, $3.2 million paid out already, 32,000 payouts, right? It definitely helps for a lot of events that don't have sponsorships or don't have a way to raise income. This site is perfect for you. You can actually apply for the partnership program through the Matcherino.com website on the front page, and you can see here, it brings you the best endemic and non-endemic brands to monetize your tournament and empower, and it's pretty simple to pay out and comply with tax regulations and laws and stuff like that, and we actually do rev shares to the prize pool and tournament organizer. You can sell DLC and digital items, and we actually do custom merchandise fulfillment and drop shipping. And we also take registration as well. So pretty much it does it all, right? And this is pretty much a breakdown of what it does for sponsors, for publishers, and the list of featured tournaments here. And look at these testimonials right here, right? Even Daigo the Beast, I don't know when they got that quote, but that's sick. And shout out to all these quotes right here. Those are some of our current partners. All right, anyway, let's get right into it, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys how to create a tournament from start to finish. All right, so these are the current platforms we use to sign in, right? A lot of my stuff is on Twitch, so I'm gonna use Twitch right here. But in order to use the site, you have to sign up for an account. Thankfully, you don't have to recreate any information. You can just use one of the platforms here. I'm sure you have one of them. And make sure you pay your taxes, guys, as always. All right, so let's see, guys. So you want to know how to create a tournament? I'm gonna show you guys right now, start to finish. Right, so create a tournament right here. Thankfully, the nice thing about Matcherino is once you actually create a tournament, you're doing a weekly online series, you can just clone it. You can just clone it again, right? I'm gonna do NLBCs for the sake of it, since obviously online NLBC is happening tomorrow, right? So let's go through it. So choose that clone feature, and let's go through it. So everything's already fulfilled. All right, so title. So title is be the title of your tournament. NLBC 210. It's season 5, champion edition. It'll say cloned right there. You just delete it. Champion edition online, right? All right. So you want to pick the games. We have a game list here. Obviously not every game is supported. These are the current games that are being used on the platform. We do have some retro and arcade titles. We have a category for arcade here. And retro as well. You can have other games if it's not added yet. If you want to get it added, you can just message JD or Surmi. Sweet Beeps and Surmi to get it added. Make sure you have the correct start time here. So obviously, it's going to be tomorrow, right? I'm just going to put it at 8 o'clock p.m. Console here, we have every console covered. We have pretty much all the basic consoles covered right here. Time zone, that is important. For when it starts. We're obviously Eastern Standard Time. So I'm just going to go over the basics. I'm not going to go over every single feature, right? So the description here, this is any info that you want to type about your online tournament, right? If you're part of the Matcherino partnership program, we would give you guys a promo code to use, and the promos are basically seed money, to get people interested in the tournament and boost the prize pots a little. But there are a bunch of other free options to raise money, which I'm going to go to below. So as you can see here in the description, this is just a quick overview of of the venue. It's obviously next level. So everything you need to know about the tournament is there. We don't have any rule sets here because it's offline. Until now, so everybody knows what it is. But if you want to put rules for your online tournament, you would do it there. Stream link right here below, right? So obviously we're gonna change it. It's gonna be on Team Spooky's channel. So the stream link over here would be twitch.tv Team Spooky. And for the event socials, you can put all your event socials here, right? So the event socials. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see. There we go. All right. So anyway, so stream link right there. Event socials. The socials for your event where they can contact you. Custom Matcherino tournament URL option. It is right here. So if you want to put, let's say NLBC online, right? So you want to have a shorter URL. We also support that feature. You can also embed a different website's bracket. So it supports Smash GG and Chalones right now. So if you just want to embed it, you just put like the URL of the bracket right there, and it'll go. Click save. Everything should be updated, right? And if you need a header image for the tournament, right? I just use a generic one, right? But you can resize it using the Matcherino website itself for any graphic you want for your tournament. And you can actually import from these services. So local files, camera, direct link, Facebook, Google Drive, Google Photos, Dropbox, Instagram, Evernote, and Flickr, right? So we support a lot of options. And you can also resize as well, as you can see right there. I mean, like, obviously don't need to do anything at the moment. Okay, so that is the synopsis on how to create the tournament itself, right? Now I'm gonna go over some of the options on the tabs over here, right? So over here, the first action is you have to publish the tournament, right? So make sure you guys read the Matcherino terms of service. This is all legalese, just to cover our asses and yours. It basically says like don't abuse the site, etc. Right? I'll let you guys read this when you actually create your own tournament, right? So in order for the tournament to go online, you actually need to publish it, right? So until you publish it, the event will be private, which means only you and the administrators you designate can see it, right? So I'm going to publish it right now. Obviously, it's not in use right now at the moment. Now, there are a couple of important options here. The first is pay out the prize pool, of course. There's nothing to pay out yet, but I'll go into that later. You can also, mid-tournament, if for whatever reason you need to cancel, this is very useful. You can actually terminate the tournament completely, and everybody will be refunded. Everybody will actually get refunded, right? So this is actually very useful. For whatever reason you need to close everything out, Matcherino will handle that for you and pay everybody's PayPal fees back. I've had to use it once, and it has worked, so it is amazing. Or if you want to refund a user separately, you can actually select from the drop-down menu when somebody donates to the tournament and click refund. It's pretty easy and transparent. The third tab right here is the admin tab, right? So with the admin tab, this is very important because the people that you set as administrators, they're the only people that can cash out and have general access to the tournament. So make sure you choose administrators who are trustworthy, of course, because they'll be in control of the money, right? So obviously, since it's next level, Golden 10 doesn't really do it. I handle all the payouts for next level battle circuit, so it's pretty much on me, right? So it's as simple as using the plus symbol right there and selecting Matcherino user. Let's say I wanted to add a Lunar Phase or something. Let's see. Yeah, like I say, I want that Lunar Phase, and you can see it'll show up their Twitch, it'll show their Twitter, and it'll show their account. They probably created without any of these, right? So, just show you guys how easy it is to add. You add them right there, and then of course, I'll probably have to refresh sometimes, just for it to show up. And there it is, right there. So you can see I added somebody as event staff, and once again, these are the people that are in control of the money and refunding and all that stuff that I'm showing you right here. And if you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, feel free to ask, of course. All right, third tab I'm going over is the goal, right? So this is the goal that you hope to raise. Not every tournament reaches the goal, right? But this is the goal you hope to raise. I had it set at around 250 for the goal, personally, for every week. If you want to hide users from the supporter list, you can. Right, you can actually select it if for whatever reason they want to be anonymous. You can definitely do that. Stretch goals I will get into at the end. I'm just showing you guys the very basics. So these are entry fees if you guys want to handle registration and stuff, right? You can talk about what goes to the prize pool, organizer share of entry fee, player limit, and you want to password protect it, you can. And this is for sponsor quest registration if you want. If you want to enable it, you can. This is for some of our power users. So not necessarily at the moment. And I'm just showing you guys the basics. And you collect information from the players that join. So if you want their emails, etc., can be pretty useful. All right, so participants. This tab is important because when you want to pay out, they have to have a Matcherino account, right? So if you want to add users, you can, right? So let's say, for example, right, let's say Golden Sen. I'll add him, right? Let's add Monta. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter who I add. I can add anybody, right? Monta, and I'll just add Vic, just for the nature of it, right? If you want to add a participant without an account, you can, right? But mind you, everything will go, like, a lot of times it'll go in people's spam folders and stuff, right? So I suggest that you guys create an account, but, like, you can pay out people without an account. It will send it to the spam folder, which will direct them to create an account right there. All right, prize pool distribution, right? So here's how the prize pool distribution works. You can put whatever prize pool distribution that you want, and you can set aside whatever expenses you want. But mind you, in order to cash out, it has to come to 100% of the tournament. Otherwise, the site will not let you cash out. Once again, it has to come to 100%, no matter what breakdown you guys have for it, right? So, obviously, like, I do top 3 payouts, 60, 30, 10, pretty standard. And then if I want to add people to payouts, it is this simple, right? So I wanted to add myself, NYCFurby. Oh yeah, this tab is important because when you edit, you can put the percentage right here. You can put the type, so you can have a dollar amount. But like I said, it needs to add to 100%. And this is the share. So if you want to do an even split, you can choose that option as well. All right, so second place, NYCFurby. Third place, NYCFurby. Okay, so now the next portion of the tournament I want to show you is the sponsor quest portion, because this is how you're going to be able to generate free money for your event. So we have a nice little let me ask some questions. Simply Egg. I used to organize tournaments on Fightcade a few years ago, but stopped. If I were to start now, would I need to have a couple of them ran already before applying for a partnership first? Yeah, like, we do look at some common metrics, with, like, we're looking for you, if you're trying to apply, we're looking for you to, have proven, online events before, just, like, some social media following, where do you stream, etc. All those things are going to be asked of you, if you apply for the partnership program. Granted, like, we work with guys big and small, so, like, don't be intimidated, like, for, like, applying. But, it will take a little bit of time to get back to you, since these days everybody is applying. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. I hope that answered your question, Simply Egg. All right, so as far as the sponsor quests go, let me turn up this music a bit again. Okay, so as far as the sponsor quests go, Matcherino has this ecosystem with endemic and non-endemic sponsors, right? In which they actually pay money into the ecosystem, which is basically free money for the tournaments and tournament organizers, right? In return, they want social media engagement, right? So these are definitely way more effective than the promo codes that Matcherino will give you, right? Because these are all from sponsors, right? So, people focus on the 50-cent donation link, but they forget about all the free money from click sponsors, right? Which is way more, right? So if you look at the sponsor quest page right here, you can see, like, the current click sponsors that we have available. So some of them are community, and, like, some of them are, like, corporate sponsors, right? Or some of them are even partners that work with us. What you guys see right here, the balance, that's how much money the sponsor quest currently has, right? And, like, sometimes it's like, 5 cents, a penny, 50 cents, 40 cents, like per click, right? So, like I said, like, sometimes users can actually donate $3 to $4 for free, using these click links. And if everybody does it, it's really, like, a lot of money generated for nothing. So it's actually super, super useful, right? So you see right here, Alpha X, I almost said Soul Calibur. There's a StarCraft 2 online league that they use, right? And then, just for following them, it donates 15 cents to the prize pool. Citrus 3000 PSI is, like, a retro creator I've worked with. 10 cents. You follow him, you'll donate 10 cents to the prize pool. Collector Cups, like, they actually sell merch. El Bazar de Rashids, oh, I see. It's just for follows. Wow. 1 penny for a follow. And a partnership program, just to retweet it, 10 cents. You guys pretty much get the point here. It's like these can all be used to generate free money. And as you guys can see, Some of these have thousands of dollars in the prize pool, so it could definitely be used effectively to generate revenue for your online tournaments for free. It's very useful. Of course, make sure only one account per person. Like, do not game the system. We will fucking catch you and ban you from the site. So, don't do that. But if you're willing to play by the rules, then yes, there are definitely rewards to be had. So, attaching them is very simple. I'm just gonna attach a lot of the stuff that's not here already. How long does a follow have to hold for the contribution to take effect? Bro, like, you can't just only follow them if you're serious about following them. If you follow and unfollow, like, what's the point? That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't have fraud on the platform, guys. That's how this works. Am I officially sponsored by Matcherino? I am the Matcherino marketing director, so I am an employee of Matcherino.com. No, like, I am worried too. So that's what I'm telling you guys. So any questions you have, like, about the site, like, you can pretty much ask me. So look, so I have added all of these to the sponsor quest, right? So if we go back to the page here, if you go back to the overview page here, you guys can see that you can access it when you go to contribute and you go to the sponsor quests. You can actually access them right here. All right, so if I click complete sponsor quests, oh no, something's wrong, but I can still show you over here. Let me go back a page because the page is not live yet, actually. All right, so the sponsor quests are over here, like on the right of the page. So you see G Fuel right here. There's like 40 cents to the prize pool. Wow, like another 30 cents, and like another 10 cents right there. And then look at all this free money that you guys can use for your events. That's like another $1 and some change. Like, G Fuel's basically blowing it up right now. So huge shouts to G Fuel. There's like Devour Foods as well. And with Devour Foods, it feels like I'll have to be forced to go to any idea what Matcherino's GameStop partnership is about? No, like, I mean, pretty much the same deal as what I'm explaining here. They want engagement. You guys want more money for your tournaments. This is how you make it happen. That's it. Devour Frozen Foods, same deal. Multiple pages here from Devour. Twitter quests as well. The Twitter quests I mentioned, these are just follows. Like, some of these are like a penny. Bubba Burger is 50 cents, just for following them. Collector Cup, too. No, like, no, you can run these anywhere, bro. You can run these anywhere. Obviously, we can't go to physical stores right now, so a lot of these are going to be online. So, Twitter quests as well. Check them out right there. Like, look at all that. That's like another, like, $1, basically. Or over $1. YouTube quests, too. Just subscribe to people's YouTube channels. Like, couple of pennies there. And, like, here's like another quick quest where, like, if you follow somebody, it donates 5 cents to the prize pool, right? So I hope that explained to you guys, like, about the sponsor quest portion of it. And it's actually really important, right? So the CLR browser right here, right? This is pretty much a CLR that we provide for you to you want to put on your stream in order for you to track the amount raised, right? So it's as simple as just copying the link, right? And then, like, you paste it in your stream program. So I'm using XSplit, so I'm just gonna embed it right here so you guys can see. And then you can see it's added right there, like, on the top. Obviously, I need to crop it a little bit, right? So it is all something that you do off stream and stuff like that, right? But you can basically crop it to whatever you want. It has like a white transparent border that you can use to crop, and it'll update the amounts in real time. So it's something that you can definitely use to keep track of the donations in the event while it's happening. Showing like some type of donation ticker and enabling the sponsor quests are really where we're gonna help you to raise money during your online events. All right, so let's see. So the last two parts. So these are not necessary, but like, it's also used. You want background settings, you can have it. You want to put a physical location. Obviously all of us are online, so it's not going to be needed right now. Venue, same deal. Like, this is mostly geared towards online. So the next thing I wanted to go over is the marketplace and pretty much how it works, right? So these are marketplace items that I have in the store right now, right? So Marvelous, and like, you know, as an event organizer, you can create whatever split you want, and like we will handle fulfillment, or you can handle it yourself. It's totally optional and up to you. For somebody creating an event on the site, Matcherino will email you payment. They'll email you their address, right, and everything that you need to do, right, you know, to send it to them, right, whether it's digital or not. If it's digital, it makes it even easier. You can just email them digital codes. So you can see here, it shows the prizes, and it shows the breakdown, and it shows the attach and detach options. And if I actually go to my options here, right, I can actually see. So I go to manage and create items, right? So like, these are some old keys. These are some old pages that I've used to sell like online keys and stuff to raise money for the prize pool. So with Kohime Embu, right? Like, so I actually did like a giveaway for Kohime like maybe a year or two ago or something like that. You can write the description of your item here. You can actually add the quantity, max purchases for user, shipping time. You can add shipping location. You can actually opt in to automatic variable tax. You can allow anybody to add the item to the event, and this is very important. So when you sell an item on the Matcherino store, you can actually define your rev share, and you can define how much goes to the tournament, right? So as you can see here, you know, as a whitelist, you can request the data to be emailed to you, right? And everything is transparent and complete here. All right, so let me go back. And once again, if you have any questions while I'm going through this, feel free to ask me. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over here is that's pretty much it as far as basics go. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to actually pay out a tournament, right? So this tournament is already this tournament doesn't have any money in it, so I have to go to like an event that I've done with or like an event that got canceled that has like a couple of dollars in it, just so I can show you, because like it actually didn't happen. Okay, so let's see. So let me see. Like I could probably use that NLBC one. Okay, so I can use this one since I already paid people out for the tournament in cash, so I can use this right here. So if you want to pay out, this is how you do it, right? So this is an event I did. I raised $28.50. So like it wasn't anything crazy, but you know, just for the purposes of this tutorial, I'll be able to show you how to cash out right here. So if you want to cash out, you know, just remember you have to add all the participants via the participants tab. And then once you're there, you have to go to prize pool. So in order to pay out, remember, you can define any amount you want. It just has to equal 100%. So, you know, here, I want to pay myself here, right? So NYCFurby and NYCFurby, right? So in order to cash out, you have to go to the actions tab. You have to click pay out the prize pool. Click pay out the prize pool, right? So once you do that, it's going to show you the funding allocation and the amounts, right? So here you can see, you know, there's no games here. You know, everything is very transparent. $19.95 and $8.55. Once you click finalize, you cannot reverse this option. Like it says, detailed breakdown. Please verify before finalizing. Finalizing is irreversible. Click finalize. Click yes. And then once you're there, and look on the top right, it says congratulations, you participated in the event. The winnings are now available in your Matcherino balance. Right, and here's your tax form notification again. All right, so here's how to cash out. So it's as simple as going to profile. Turn this down a little bit. So it's as simple as going to profile, going to wallet, and going to cash out, and then here like you can see in your wallet, you know, there'll be tax form interview, you know, for you guys to like, you know, stay compliant with any tax laws and regulations. And here are the list of recent transactions. So one thing I forgot to mention about the sponsor quest is that the sponsor quest, some of them do direct rev share with the person creating the tournament. So whoever made the page for certain sponsor quests, not only does the tournament get a cut, but you get a cut as well, right? So look at these right here. So this is for the Soul Calibur event last week. You see right here where it says campaign hyphen sponsor. Campaign : sponsor, excuse me, right? So with the campaign sponsor link, this is the rev share that I'm talking about. 5 cents goes to me and 5 cents goes to the tournament, right? And you can see like it's like a list has like a whole list of all the sponsor clicks. So you can see how much money I've been raising for the tournaments, 1 penny at a time. These definitely add up. These definitely add up. Look at this. Look at this. This is just for one NLBC. It's just for one NLBC. Like, if you can actually get the clicks, it's like you can generate a decent pot, you know, completely sustainably. Wow. This is all from one NLBC. Like, when does it end? Okay, cool. Finally ends here. But yeah, like, this is probably like about like 100 clicks, which isn't bad. Not by any means, right? I even donated, so you can even see at the end of the night over here, right? I donated all my sponsor quest money to the actual tournament itself. Right? So, anyway, with that being said, if you want to cash out, right? Let's say you want to cash out from an event, right? So 39.10, right? So you have a couple of options. You can cash out. You can cash out via check. Matcherino will mail you a check if you want. If you don't have PayPal, but you know, it will take up to 2 to 4 weeks. And you know, everybody loves immediate payment, so you want it now, right? You want it right now, right? So if you want to cash out, via PayPal, you can do so like this. So I put 39.10, but you know, obviously there's PayPal fees associated with this transaction, right? So over here, you know, if you hover over the fees included tab, it's going to show you like all the fees associated with this. So processor cash out fee, user transaction fees, and a Matcherino fee. You know, everything's completely fair and transparent. Like, you know, sites got to keep running. We have costs to pay, but you know, you're still getting your free money at the end of the day, right? So that is pretty much how you do it, right? So I'm just gonna do the all you have to do is type in your email twice. So I'm just gonna blank my email out just to write it here, and then go to the next tab. All right, so once that's done, I'm gonna click OK. So I just went through and clicked it, right? And you guys can see right here, your payout has been scheduled with PayPal. When it is complete, you will receive an email notification indicating whether or not it was successful. If it fails, the money will be returned to your account. And thanks for choosing Matcherino. So it is really, really like that simple, guys, in order to cash out. Like, that's why everybody loves the site so much, because they don't have to wait like weeks or like months, you know, for esports to pay them, you know, whenever the quarter comes up. No, like, you can get paid right after the tournament is done, absolutely 0 games. Yeah, like, I mean, people will feel overwhelmed, but it's not hard at all. It's actually not hard at all. After you do it once, it's super easy, right? So once I click refresh, okay, so look at how my wallet changed right here. So reservation for cash out, right? So this means that it's actually processing. If you type an email correctly, it will show cash out finalized. So that's pretty much what happened. Cash out finalized. So now my PayPal account has like $39.10. And that is how easy it is, guys, in order to cash out. Now a couple of other options I'm gonna go through. Like, I'm gonna go through the best ways to maximize your tournament's profit. Let's say you have like a crazy event that you want to blow up, right? What are the best ways to actually promote, and what are actually the best ways to promote, and like what are the stretch goal parts of it? So I'm gonna go through it right here. So let me type. All right, so let's type Battle of the Strongest 3, right? So since this was crazy, and guys, like, I already went over the this is me going over the stretch goals portion of the this is for me going over the stretch goals portion of the event right here, right? So I went on the tab. So this is an event in which you raise $10,558.60, right? So like we knew the event was going to be crazy. So we added a bunch of stretch goals, which you guys can see here on the bottom right. And, you know, it could be anything. You know, be creative with it. Like, you have to think outside the box. You want to get people, if you want to incentivize people to donate, you got to give them a reason to. So these are the reasons for Battle of the Strongest 3 that we gave them to donate. $2,000 DC HDMI giveaway. I'll give away a DC HDMI to one donor in the chat. Like, I actually mailed it to him. You know, it was valued at around $450. So huge shouts to Citrus 3000 PSI, who is the Twitter Quest guy right here. Like, I want to give back to him, like, you know, for helping with the stretch goals. $3,000, we had a history of Battle of the Strongest, so we just sat down and talked about how it came to be. $4,000, you know, this is something stupid, but, you know, people love this shit. Hot Wing Challenge, you know, with Yipes and the Goons. And, like, you know, everything pretty much got fulfilled. NBA Jam, Showtime, Yice Matrix versus the Goons, Roundhouse versus Wigfall. Like I wanted to push retro, so Blue Jay blew it up in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. At $8,000, we had the Josh Wigfall versus Mike D versus NYCFurby 3-way MVC 1 set. And $9,000, Bill Wellman versus Sanford first to 10. And like you can see here, look at the top contributors. Like it definitely got really, really crazy. And Matcherino keeps track of everybody that donated, so you can see the donation amounts. You can see when people use sponsor quests and what they're using for. You can see here 24-hour fitness, direct contributions, people using sponsor quests, Citrus 3000 PSI. You know, you can see who's engaging with what here. So everything is completely transparent. You know, even to the point of donation messages. It's pretty crazy, right? Definitely pretty crazy. Shout out, I see Frosty Frosting. They actually donated $200. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to them. And then over here you can see the analytics of the event. So if you're wondering how the event does, you know, like it's a pretty much tell you what it is, right? So you can see the metrics right here, and some of these metrics are actually eyebrow raising amazing. As an admin, 1,143 sponsor quests. That is so much money. $200 sponsor quest money raised. All coupons used. 963 fan contributions. $10,458. So this is definitely useful for our tournament organizers, you know, to keep track of all their metrics and how everything is doing. And if you want to add if you want to add stretch goals to your event, it is this simple. So here, I'm just going to show you. So let me go to my list of events real quick. And also, guys, Surmi is in the chat. You know, if you guys have any questions, you know, like he's also a Matcherino employee. Right, so if you guys want to add the sponsor quest to your event, it's right here, right? So just go to I'm sorry, I keep saying sponsor quest, but it's actually stretch goals. If you want to add stretch goals, you have to go to the crowdfunding tab, and then click add stretch goal, right? And then here, like you type in the description, right? So say item versus the world. You think you can beat item? Try again, kid. And then amount, like, let's just say $200, right? And from an image, like, you know, same deal, like, you know. So I'm just gonna go to Google Images real quick. Item photo. Item Capcom Cup. Alright, let's just take this picture, right? So I think we can do it by copying the image address to see if this works. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So here, so like, you know, obviously, like, you know, it's gonna be like this shows you the banner, you know, obviously it needs to be within these parameters right here, you know, it's not gonna fit the whole thing. Shout out to Tempest Rob for the photo, you know, once again, right? So you can just simply just add it, click done, and then like you see, it'll be right there added, right? You know, obviously the tournament is not live, right? You know, so I'm just doing this just to show you guys. And then once you go back to general, and once I go to overview, it's gonna show the stretch goal right here on the bottom right. You'll see over here, it's item versus the world. All right, so then you can be item, try again, kid. Okay, so we pretty much covered the stretch goals portion of the tournament. We covered merchandise a little bit. We covered sponsor quests. We covered how to pay out, right? So now how do you get it live to the internet? What's the most effective way? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. Give me a second. It's gotta open up Twitter. I don't want to open anything that's not safe for work on my feed. And once again, if you have any questions, you know, like, there are Matcherino employees in the chat, so we're all ears to help you. Okay, so here, so I have a couple of examples. So I use Twitter pretty effectively for this, but you know, here's a template that I use to pretty much promote a tournament, right? And like these get pretty good engagement because, you know, you have to get the word out. If you don't get the word out, you're not going to effectively be able to push your donations in a way that matters, right? So when I'm live, one of the things I do to drive engagement is I take like a really hype clip, you know, from like a really dope moment that happened during the tournament, right? That people I know are going to click on, right? And then like in that way, look what I do with this link right here. So in this way, you know, I embed the amazing comeback. I type in the URL of the stream, and you know, I make sure to mention the Matcherino and have the links. And you know, obviously I don't have time to explain the sponsor quest because of time and size, so I pretty much just put the link with the promo code. This has been pretty effective. This has been pretty effective for me in getting the word out, and like it'll probably work for you too. You know, it doesn't have to be at the scale of this. Now, I'm not the biggest Twitter guy. I'm not the smallest Twitter person either. Like, this is something that I found that really helps, like, while it's live. And you can see here, like, I'm looking at the tweet activity. You know, it got 11,000 impressions. 1,892 people watched the video. 509 people engaged with the tweet, right? So, you know, people definitely use promo codes at the very least. So, like, this is one way. And, you know, my Twitter feed is full of this stuff. You know, just videos of me taking things while I'm live. You know, this Grand Blue one, look, it's like 3.5K views. Same deal. 21K impressions, 3,500 media views, 720 and people interacted with the tweet. This is all good. This will be all good for your tournaments. And you know, like pretty much I can go on forever. And you can even see Treader Championship in Brazil. They pretty much copied it because like they know the way I'm doing it is pretty good. And you can see, like, this pretty much embedded forever. Like, all these videos and links, these all have decent engagement for sure. So you can copy this across Instagram and Facebook or any social media platform you prefer. I just use Twitter right now because Twitter is pretty efficient at this, and there's a lot of FGC on Twitter. I want to see if I have some photos as well for you guys. Oh, here. So here's a good example. So Aquaman did a wonderful tweet. Like, you know, Aquaman is one of our partners for the MK realm. And here you can see things that he used to promote the tournament before it happened, right? So let's take a look at this. Here's a brief example on how you can support the Coliseum. Visit Matcherino.com, and he's using the custom URL that I was talking about to donate directly. You can use the coupon code MKCOLO at 50 cents to the pot. But this is very important. He mentioned complete sponsor quest at free money as well, and check out the shop. And like he pretty much did the template that I told him. This is what I would do, right? So, you know, he has the link. He even has it there. That's where you go to contribute. And then like here, like that's where you type in the code and the sponsor quest. So this is perfect. Like, you guys should copy this template for your events because you have to make sure that the audience knows how to donate. And I can't stress this enough. If your commentators and production staff do not know, they're not going to be able to have like a good pot. So you have to make sure that everybody in production knows. So, you know, Twitter is one thing I mentioned, but another thing that you guys want to use is you want to use MooBot as well. All right, so using MooBot or any chat bot like will be effective for this. All right, so I'm just going to show you what I do like on my MooBot page. All right, so on the MooBot page right here, right, you know, it's like an auto. I suggest having a command like, you know, Matcherino, whatever you want, right? Whatever command you want. And you can see with the Matcherino command here, you know, I have the link about the tournament. I have the tournament links and the promo codes. So we had 3 tournaments: Grand Blue, Street Fighter V, Soul Calibur 6. And like it shows you how to use the promotional codes and the sponsor quest for free, right? So every now and then, you know, definitely use the chat command. Have people in the chat, you know, if they're with it on Matcherino, they'll use the command for you. Sometimes you don't have to. The point is you have to get it in front of the audience. They have to know it exists. This site does not generate free money on its own. You have to put in work on social to make sure that you can have an effective and successful crowdfund campaign. So yeah, like I went over Twitter, I went over payouts, I went over sponsor quests, and I went over best practices on how to promote your tournament, stuff like that. You can see here, it's like, you know, it's going through forever. There's tons of Matcherino mentions. There's tons of Matcherino mentions for tons of events over here. I like this one right here. Battle of Strongest receives so much love today. they broke the 10K goal for Matcherino. I love that people are showing love and support for MVC2 like this. Shout out to the boys holding us down with the streams. NYCFurby, Spooky, Bots 3, Marvel. Thank you so much. And yeah, shout out to Venkabot too. Venkabot does an amazing job. You know, Mutant XP, Jazzy, done an amazing job, you know, just blasting the word out there. Like, you know, online tournaments. Like I said, guys, don't be discouraged. You do not need thousands of viewers to have a successful online tournament. Venkabot, you know, he's done events of 50 to 100 viewers and has raised hundreds of dollars. I've done events myself in my bedroom with like 100 viewers, and I raised $1,000. So definitely don't be discouraged by the view counts. Of course, having a high view count really helps, but you can do this for small and big, pretty much. So guys, but before I wrap this up, you know, any questions from the chat, you know, like about anything I mentioned. If you guys have any questions, you know, just let me know right now. I think I covered like a lot of the basics here, but if there's anything I missed or is there anything that you wanted to ask me, you know, now's the time. Damn, you guys have no questions, huh? I guess I did my job. I guess I did my job perfect. There's like 72 people in here. I do my job that well that none of you guys have questions. because if you don't, I'm pretty much gonna end the stream. But definitely, I definitely did. Damn. Well, you know, this is eventually gonna be on YouTube. So once this is live, make sure you pass the link around and, you know, send it to like a lot of your TOs, because a lot of people are confused. But I personally think that it's very easy to actually get your online tournament started. You understood everything, and you're setting your things up for yourself right now. You're sending this out to the TO friends right now. All right, cool, man. Like, you know, this is definitely gonna be on YouTube like sometime in the next day or two. So definitely make sure you guys look out for it. Yeah, no, yeah, don't worry. The archives will be up because this is very important. Anyway, you know, thank you guys who have watched it live. And, you know, if you guys are watching on YouTube, you know, any questions in the chat, any questions in the comments, please let me know. We'll be glad to help you. I guess the last thing is, if you guys want more information and how to sign up for the partnership program, you can actually go to Matcherino.com, and on the front page itself, you can actually apply to the partnership program right there. It's going to open up a Google Docs sheet, and it's going to have all info that you need to apply. Email address, username, or organization name, social media info. So it's like Discord, Twitter profile, Twitch channel, relevant social media links. And, you know, we contact you on Discord, so make sure you have a Discord account. And then make sure you list your game that you play and the region that you're in, stream viewership, and, you know, name a Matcherino TO referring you. So, you know, all you guys watching this, make sure you put my name as a Matcherino TO referring me. NYCFurby, TS7, Arturo, it doesn't effing matter. Just make sure you let my bosses know that I definitely referred you. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna set up to play right now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna switch the game tag and title and stuff. Just give me a sec.